Hong Kong lawmaker photographed with Chinese President Xi tested positive for COVID-19. CNN. A Hong Kong lawmaker who was photographed standing close to Chinese President Xi Jinping earlier this week announced Sunday he had tested positive for COVID-19. Steve Ho Chun-Yin said he tested negative on Thursday when he attended the photo session during the celebrations marking the 25th anniversary of the city's handover from Britain to China. The pro-Beijing lawmaker stood one row behind Xi. Handout photos of the day showed. Ho said he tested mildly positive on Friday and had to be retested. He did not attend any of the handover anniversary celebration event that day, according to a statement on his official Facebook page. He then tested positive for the virus on Sunday. The fact that someone who came into contact with Xi tested positive for the virus will be seen as the blow to the Hong Kong administration, which has spent a lot of time and resources preparing for the visit and trying to ensure it stays COVID-free. The border between Hong Kong and mainland China remains largely sealed because of the virus. Ahead of his visit, hundreds of Hong Kong officials and legislators were forced into a closed-loop system to prevent any spread of the virus. They were only allowed to travel between home and work by private vehicle and were forced to spend the night in a quarantine hotel on the eve of the handover anniversary. They were also subject to daily testing. Xi, who has not traveled outside mainland China since the start of the pandemic more than 2 years ago, spent Thursday and Friday in Hong Kong. He attended the anniversary event and the swearing-in ceremony for Hong Kong's new Beijing appointed leader, former Secretary Chief and police officer John Lee. Concerns over the visit started to emerge last week, even before the trip was officially confirmed, when 2 top Hong Kong officials tested positive for COVID-19. China is isolated in the world in its approach to COVID-19 as it continues to pursue a zero-tolerance approach that critics say is rooted more in political ideology than science. Xi himself has imposed a strict zero-COVID policy on China, which state media are often reporting that he has personally commanded and made arrangements for the country's fight against the pandemic. Despite the high vaccination rate and the reduction in overall cases, the Hong Kong government remains committed to its own zero-COVID style policy, maintaining stringent social distancing and contact tracing measures, as well as tight border restrictions, including a mandatory 7-day hotel quarantine for all arrivals. CNN's Jessie Young and Kathleen Magramo contributed the reporting.